Hey guys, what's going on? This is Josh from Spotted Euros, and right now I'm sitting in the $600 Jetta wagon. A little bit closer to the ground. The wheels are bigger. So for those who don't know, this wagon was 600 bucks. We got it at the auction. It's a 2000 something. I don't even. It's a 2003, 2002 something, but it is the Jetta with the 1.8 turbo engine, which is cool. But anyway, we got this car and pretty instantly lowered it and put some bigger wheels on it. So here's the interesting thing, is putting bigger wheels on these cars definitely affects the fuel mileage. And I made a long time ago, one of my very first videos, I made a video about putting 18-inch wheels on a Jetta wagon TDI and comparing the difference between those Audi 18-inch wheels to a set of steel wheels. Now, this video, because it was one of my first, it hardly ever got watched. It still only has like 100 views or something, but I think it's actually one of my most interesting videos. Now, forgive me, I would say I've gotten a little bit better at being a little more enthusiastic about what I'm doing. So excuse the performance on this old video, but I just wanted to throw this back up, put this together because I thought it was interesting, and it relates to this wagon that we have here. This wagon, when we got it, it just had a set of steel wheels, and we put on a set of 17, not 18, but 17-inch wheels with about the same size tire, and I assume it weighs about the same, so you're probably looking at a similar difference to the TDI. And this is always interesting. Every time I get a wagon, or every time I get a car, I lower it and I put wheels on it, and I'm sure it's running into same issues with fuel economy. But anyway, let's play the video. Let's check this video out, and maybe this time it actually gets viewed. Hey, this is Josh from Spotted Euros. Today we're gonna do a quick test. This is a 2012 Volkswagen Jetta Sport Wagon. It's the TDI version, and what I'm wondering is upgrading to these 18-inch Audi A3 wheels, if that's going to affect the fuel mileage. So we're going to run a test first with the 18-inch wheels and then with a set of steel wheels. But so this car originally came with those steel wheels that you see. That's why I had them, and they look so much better with a good set of wheels. There's an Audi dealership that takes off stock wheels all the time, so I was able to pick those up pretty cheap, and I really just wanted to gauge kind of the difference. Now, to give you some setup, because I didn't give much information in this video, the setup was, let's do a test. It was about I think it's like a 50-mile test, or maybe I think it's about 30 or 40 miles of going up and down the freeway. And the idea is I'd fill up at the gas station before I left, drive down, come back. Not only can we gauge kind of what it's saying on the computer, but then also we gauge just by filling it back up and doing the calculations manually. So we did that on the first one. Okay, start things off. Gotta fill up the tank. Alright, the tank was already full, but put a quick gallon in. Give it a second. I'll squeeze it again. Alright, let's go. Alright, here we go. We're refueled, filled up, reset the trip meter. We are set on cruise control for 70 miles an hour. And let's see if upgrading to the 18-inch wheels makes that much of a difference. Alright, we just topped off with the same method, letting it click twice. It was 1.06 gallons, so 43 divided by 1.06, so we got 40.5 miles a gallon. So we're going to switch out the wheels to the steel wheels and do the same test to see if it makes any difference. Alright, we're switching over the wheels. Got the steel wheels on. I wanted to weigh the last one, or at least one of them, and see. So let's see. So 39, the steel wheel's 39. And then let's do and the Audi wheel is 43.8. So what is that? 43, almost 4 pounds difference. So we'll see how much of a difference it makes. Steel wheels are on. I live less than a half a mile from this gas station, but I'll put it in and see if it'll take any more, and then we'll be on our way. Now once again, I could have put a little bit more info in here, but yeah, so we did the same exact route. It was the same exact thing, filled back up at the gas station, and the cool thing is we saw quite a big difference. We are back at the gas station, so we did 43 miles. Let's fill up. Okay, pretty interesting. 0.92 of a gallon, and we have 43 miles, just like the last one. So 43 divided by 0.92, 46.73, and I believe the other one was 40.5. So that's big, that's huge. 46.7. Yeah, that's pretty big. Okay, there you have it. I'm actually very surprised by this. So the 18-inch Audi wheel ended up getting 40.5 mpg, and the steel wheels, and these are 16-inch steel wheels, ended up getting 46.7. So a 6 mile difference. That's huge. And just so everyone knows, the tire size on these is 225 40 18, and these are 205 55 16. Okay guys, so there you go. That there's the big test, and actually it made quite a big difference. So that kind of goes and relates to this, you know. We put on these bigger wheels, they look a lot better, but they definitely cost money every time we drive, every mile we cover, but that's okay. So pretty cool to show kind of the difference between just like a steel wheel and something a little bit more upgraded, something that's affordable. I've always wanted to get like a super light wheel on one of those diesels because, you know, unsprung weight, this isn't like a crazy theory, but unsprung weight is a kind of a big deal as far as fuel mileage and that kind of stuff. So anyways, that's the video. One of my favorite, but one of the early ones that never got watched, so maybe this time it'll get more than 100 views. But anyway, thanks guys, thanks for watching.